When it comes to the correct blade holder or blades for Roland plotters, Graphtec plotters, Jaguar, whatever you want to use, some films, 1-ply, 2-ply, even the metallized film, carbon or ceramic films, they have different thicknesses of the film. Sometimes it's aggravating to get everything set up. It might cut really well on a straight line. When it goes to the curve, it may have a little less pressure or whatever. Sometimes you just have to work with the machine to figure it out. When it comes to blades, you can do a 30-degree, which I like for window tint, a 60-degree I like for paint protection film. 45s, they work for tint also, and they work for vinyl. We got a whole selection of these things. Some name brand blades. There's not a ton of difference in the name brands, and I keep 30s, 60s, and 45s. I keep all those in stock. For the Roland, this is the factory blade holder. It's all aluminum, has a nice bearing in the end. The blade works off a magnetic setup. You push it from the end. It's self-adjusting. You can hear it click when the magnetic pulls it in. You get your blade height or depth the way you want it. Here's the trick. These are aftermarket blade holders. The nice thing about this one, it has an adjuster on the top. You can micromanage your blade depth. Here's where you have to look. The diameter is the same, but when you look at this particular adjustable holder will be set deeper, closer to the bed on the plotter. So to remedy that, you can do that with several different ones. With a rubber O-ring, just simple. You slide that baby up on there, roll her down, then you're the exact same depth as the Roland blade holder. But the difference is, once you get it set in there, if you're struggling getting it to cut the tint without cutting all the way through or missing spots, you can just dial it and adjust it even more. Well, this one, you have to do it on the machine. So this way you've got all the settings the machine has that you can control from the program, the cutting program, or the machine keyboard, or you do an extra dial right here, which is pretty cool. Same thing with this one. This one is for a, I think this is for Graphtec, or a red sail, which is a knockoff of a Graphtec. Same thing. The O-ring adapts it. You change it. You got an adjuster right here. You know, it's to each his own. And another thing to look at when you're doing film or paint protection film. We'll walk over to the plotter. Got a couple of them. Brett Wassell got me a new cutting strip for this dinosaur Roland I got here. But this bad boy right here is a workhorse, CM400. New cutting strip. To protect that thing, I just take some vinyl decal material. I cut myself a strip and I put it over it. So what this does, it gives you the added protection, and it gives you a little more cushion, so when you're cutting your film, you got more adjustments. You can do whatever you want to do with it and rock and roll. Hope this helps. Oh, by the way, don't need to give it $400 or $500 for a catch basket. You build your own. Fiberglass screen, closet rods, closet brackets. Cheap and easy. 25 bucks. Both machines. Rock and roll, guys.